Then what's the meaning of yours?
Mine is so Rana is my middle name. So that was like some great warrior in my family apparently.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that is the
Rana
name,
sounds like a warrior.
है ना? And he won some very big war, and after that we became like quite famous or whatever, some nonsense. Yeah, this is live now. Great. But the good thing is I can cut it out. Like I've started by self praise. What better way to start a YouTube stream?
So what's the meaning of Padgiri then?
Pat means land, and Giri means owner or something. So landowner.
Oh, okay, just
Yeah. So
landlord.
after that guy, he was some warrior. He killed some
He
people.
got a lot of.
Like he didn't kill some people. He killed some people in a war, and then we got a lot of land. That's how it used to happen, right? So like that. So that is the
Oh,
meaning
okay.
of yeah, the caste system also. Wow, very disturbing
Oh.
note to start such a sweet. I had thought of such a sweet introduction, and Tarang is like, "What is the meaning of your surname?"
Yeah, what is the who killed who and what land?
Yeah, let's start with all this barbaric details. Wow. Mm. Okay, guys, I'm going to crop this out. I'm going to pretend like this is the beginning.
All
Oh
right.
man, I'm really upset nobody asked me about my surname, but okay.
But I think I can guess, right? Haridas. It sounds like something religious. I don't know
So
about
yeah,
Haridas?
anything religious ever.
so here's the thing, okay? I'm South Indian, so basically, like our fathers, I mean, at least in my family, it's like the father's name is the last name, and
Oh,
the middle name is like matriarchal. So I'm from Kerala, so the middle name is the mom's family name. But my middle name sounds really complicated. It's Dedongadi, which I
Mm.
don't really know what it means. I just know that it's a family name. And Haridas is like the servant of God.
oh, okay. Yeah, see,
Oh,
everyone know. So, given that, Pat means land and Haridas is
yeah.
servant from God, I think your meaning is pretty evident, Tarang.
Oh, well, it's actually Hardikar is just there's a city called Hardi and Kar is do. So we were in Hardikar. We were in Hardi, so just Hardikar.
So,
Man, that's
again,
what
it
you're
stands for
saying.
the same thing. Do everyone in Hardy. So,
Oh yeah, yeah. Maybe we did. You never know.
um, cool, guys. Again, I'm going to pretend like this is the beginning now here. I'm going to take control back from Gen Z, ना तुम दोनों Gen Z हो ना?
Uh,
I'm 22.
he
हाँ,
is
that is Gen
definitely,
Z only, I think.
yeah. I'm 25. So I think
Okay.
it's millennial Gen Z type.
I am considering both of you Gen Z. Congratulations.
Oh,
What are
wow.
you then? What are you? What gen are you supposed to be?
You're a millennial,
Millennial,
right?
millennial. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a millennial.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like yeah.
what?
I
Go
feel
ahead.
like I'm apparently like 95 is a debated year. Because
94.
when
94 is the year. So, which year is yours?
I'm 95.
Oh, saved.
Bad luck. See,
Just like, yeah, around, okay.
But no, the thing is that their market is growing according to data, and we should already retire. That is what the
Uh,
data says. So
no, but you're like a young millennial, dude. You don't need to retire. Unless,
this
dude, I
this stream now belongs to Tarang only. हम लोग ऐसे ही है बस side में.
yeah,
I don't think everyone except for me should retire.
Please welcome us to the stream, Tarang. Now that you now that your
Yes.
generation has
So
taken over.
hi everyone and welcome to the stream. And this is Pratyasha. This is Tarang. This is Tarang. And you can't see where I'm pointing. It's either here or here. It's Anamika Haridas.
Wow, that was great. I'll change the name from Kacha Babita to Hardikar and Sons. Still
Oh
sounds like a
wow,
much
that's
better
good.
name. So yeah, welcome to Kacha Babita comedy YouTube stream. Okay, every week, not every week, sometimes some weeks I'm lazy, but whenever I'm not lazy, we discuss movies and shows with comedians. And today we have two of the best and sweetest comedians from Pune. That's why we've given them a very sweet movie. तो
Oh yes.
पिक्सर का एनिमेटेड फिल्म है सोल. So can one of you give us a summary of what the film is about to everyone who's watching?
okay. So I'll go for it because we haven't pre-decided this in any way.
No, go
Uh,
for it.
no,
Improv.
we don't do that. But yes, for those of you who have watched Soul or have not and want to, Soul is basically an elaborate story about how Jamie Foxx died. Um, no, but it's no. So Soul is
Wow.
actually a really nice Pixar animated
Savage.
film, which kind of is about art as well as questioning the purpose of life and why we are here on this earth and what the meaning of it all is. But it's packaged really nicely in a kids movie, so it's really easy to digest as well. And there's Jamie Foxx in it and Tina Fey, and Richard Ayoade makes a cameo. So I think yes, it's definitely worth a watch.
It has a lot of. Did you guys know that Jamie Foxx does comedy, stand-up comedy? I had no idea. I just
I kind of suspected it while watching because he was like very funny in it
yeah
also, like
yeah
timing wise.
yeah. So
I feel like I vaguely heard that.
I knew him from the Oscar. He's done that movie for which he's got an Oscar. Now he plays a jazz musician. I stayed in Assam very long. I can't say S anymore.
In
Uh,
that movie also.
no. I'm just talking. Sorry, but the point is that in that movie also he plays a jazz musician
Oh,
for which he got an Oscar. I forgot the name of the film.
Whoa.
And I always thought that he's into acting and music, but apparently, like he's quite famous as a stand-up comedian. So I was listening to this podcast where he was saying that he would go on stage as a stand-up comedian and do bits, sing like Jan Bujke do singing bits, put his jokes
oh
so that
wow.
people could hear his voice.
So he would,
Whoa.
oh, so
Do
he would
you
do musical comedy type thing.
हाँ like वो ब्रेडी बंच का गाना किसी जोक में डाल देगा ऐसे टाइप का.
Oh, nice.
Dude, imagine being that talented, you know. Like if I were him, I would actually like I don't blame him for singing and then like getting people in and then after that being like, hey, now that you're here, wanna hear a joke? Have
He
you
was
Yeah.
actually doing the other way round. He was hoping that somebody would spot him as a musician while he was doing comedy. I was like, I've never heard anything more hopeless.
That's a reverse, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There is something that he says in that interview, which Dave Chappelle says that a good musician is trying to be a comedian, and a good comedian is trying to be a musician. Do you guys agree to this?
Oh my gosh. So okay,
I,
Karam, do you wanna go? Because we've had a conversation about something like this before.
Because even I have a
yeah.
theory. So
So
let's yeah.
Yeah.
there's this Instagrammer, I forgot his name. He does this thing where he does the rhythms of comedy. Have you seen this?
No.
He basically every like a Mitch Hedberg bit he will have playing in the background, and then he breaks the rhythms of that bit, and then he plays it on drums, and it sounds exactly like that bit, even though there are no words.
Oh wow.
So
It's
yeah,
basically
so it's all about like a rhythm, and there's a timing, and there's like music to every bit, and we just kind of do it subconsciously. But
Yeah.
I feel like I'll feel like that on stage also, where every time you're
Yeah.
doing it, you have this subconscious type of, oh, now I'm getting there. This is, you don't know what you're doing, but it's like happening and not happening. So I feel like that's the kind of music that they're talking
I
about.
think that's when you know that the joke is there. When the
Yeah,
tune builds up
yeah.
properly of laughter, then you
yeah,
know
It
that
kind
हाँ
of
हो गया अब ये वाला छोड़ो अगला करते हैं. So
yeah.
yeah.
it kind of feels like when you're on stage also, I don't know if this, I feel like for Taran and I have discussed this, but I'm not sure if, tell us if it's like this for you as well. But basically, you know how like when you're on stage, you kind of, it's all about the rhythm of things.
Yeah.
So even like, for example, after the pandemic, right, if we're doing a Zoom show or like if we're doing a bit after a really long time and we kind of forget it, we don't fall into the words of the bit, we fall more into the
Rhythm.
like the rhythm
Yeah,
of it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Then
yeah.
you kind of
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, these are the words. So
Yeah.
it kind of feels like an orchestra, but like different instruments are playing at different times. And then when your bit kind of comes together, it's like, oh, all the instruments are here.
And the moment it
yeah,
happens for the first time, like for me, it happened very recently. Like it's not even a year old that I've realized that there is a, like a rhythm or whatever. Like first time when a joke like fully worked, like every beat. That's when I realized that
yeah.
it's such a superb realization. It blows your mind.
Yeah, you don't even know how you're doing it. That's the thing.
Yeah,
As a
yeah,
comedian, you don't plan the rhythm. You just do it subconsciously. Like yesterday, like literally yesterday when I was at that comedy club, I didn't hear a joke. I didn't hear any words of the joke, but just from the way that like the girl who was on stage was saying it, I was like, oh, this is definitely gonna kill because it was just sounded musical because she stopped at the exact same time and then it did kill. I didn't
Yeah.
even know what the joke was.
I think a very obvious example is that what Yashraj Mukhati did with Zakir's, that
Hmm.
that punchline, he took that, no? That his most famous joke, that Badal Achhe Hai Se, he took one line and he added music to it. So then you can right away see that that there is music.
Yeah.
And I have this theory now. Please debate it if you feel it's wrong, but I really feel it helps if you're a musician, like you become a better comedian. Because if you look at
I'm
all
sure.
top comedians, be it Zakir Khan, be it Kenny, even Kanan used to play.
Oh.
They are all like really, really superb. They're also superb, like superbly talented as musicians, right?
But
And
I'll tell you what I
apparently,
think.
even Steve Martin and Jamie Foxx
Yeah.
are good
Stand-up
musicians. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dimitri
Anamika.
Martin is a musician. A lot of
Who?
people. Dave Chappelle also plays.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle.
I'll
Dave,
tell you what, I think like I completely understand the correlation between music and comedy, but I also feel like uh, it kind of also like in the practical sense, it's kind of like you're learning an art form, right? So both of it is art. So they have the same stages, but it's expressing itself in different ways. So when you kind of like learn music, especially if you're somebody who's learned it from the time you were young, you kind of know कि okay ये process है. I know I'm going to be bad for some time. I'm going to have to do the same thing like 100 times before I get good at it. So it kind of inculcates that sense of art in you and how to get better at your craft. So I think that also kind of translates when you are venturing out into another art form like say comedy, which is very rhythm heavy.
yeah, yeah. And I think that should bring us back to the movie, because I think Anamika said that I think music is a lot like life, which is something that they keep saying
Yeah.
in the film again and again. Is there anything in the film that you did not like? Like for me, it was like I found it very confusing. Not like after I read about it and everything, then it was different. But when they showed कि वो dark hole में जा रहा है, फिर वो कहीं
Hmm.
और चला गया, फिर वो कहीं और, मतलब इतने there were so many worlds within that world. I was like, I am used to this heaven and hell, ऊपर नीचे. Like
Yeah,
what
yeah,
is
yeah.
this new mythology you're teaching me? Please shut up.
I actually really like that part because it
Yeah,
seems
even
like a
I
kids
liked it.
movie,
Yeah.
and then they're like, oh, this is a metaphysical concept where there are iterations, and they just go into full on science and philosophy, and then like just randomly they'll add jokes in the middle of it. I like that because whenever I was growing up, I always wanted to watch shows that were kid shows, but they felt like they weren't made for kids. We all wanted to do that, no?
Yeah,
Because it
yeah.
just felt like it was genuinely made, other than kid shows that are made like, oh, kids will like this.
Yeah, yeah. In
Yeah.
So
fact,
true.
even the Great Beyond ka concept, it is from a comedian's special. I had written his name, I can't find it, but it's from a comedian special that they have taken. The idea of the Great Beyond that they have shown. Comedians are geniuses, guys. तुम्हें पता ही नहीं.
Hey man, bro, it's just that we have to get there. But
Yeah.
I saw this again, not to digress from Soul,
No,
but
no, go ahead.
basically,
Yes.
I recently watched Surviving Death on Netflix, and it's kind of about like people who have had near-death experiences and have been reincarnated and those kind of things. And it's really interesting because they also describe a lot of the same things, like experiencing themselves outside their body, going through like a tunnel of light, those kind of things. And when I watched Soul, which I watched after all that, I was kind of like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And it also makes sense they won't show hell because I feel like it's a kids movie. But yeah, just the concept of the new souls and being in the zone and all that I found pretty cool.
Do
they
you guys
address
believe
that.
in heaven and hell? Like as children, or no, I'm not saying that you're children now, but do you guys believe in the
Speak for
concept
yourself,
of?
Pratyasha.
Sorry, sorry.
Speak for
Let's
yourself.
have a millennial opinion, Pratyasha.
Oh my. Sarang, at least leave. Don't start roasting. I mean that. कुछ तो छोड़
I'm
दो
not
यार.
roasting. I'm saying I'm a child. It's,
But did you guys believe in heaven and hell as
As a
children or
kid,
as adults?
I don't think anybody really told me too much about hell. But I think one thing that I
Wow, she was a
knew,
good child. My mother was like, Narak. Pakka Narak.
they,
but the
they do
one thing
that
that
in this movie also. I feel they have this line, no, like
yeah,
HE double walls,
yeah.
and they're like hell, hell, hell.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh no, so I think like my earliest memory of I think knowing about hell is that I think somebody told me that there's a lot of like hellfire. So I just assumed there was a lot of fire there. So that was like a scary thing for me. But aside from that, I was like, I don't know, I guess fine with it.
Yeah.
Taran, you say things now.
I, I I feel like my first time I knew about heaven and hell. I don't know whom I got it from, but I had this whole question about like if hell is there. I kind of believed in it, but then I was like, okay, they have excavations, and then in science I learned that there is a core, and then I was trying to
My
imagine like
God,
okay,
just do not.
500.
What is this logic? This is what I hate about men. What is this logic?
Yeah,
Stop it.
I'm just saying. I was just wondering how deep inside the earth will be hell. Like I was
I
thinking
think
that
the
on the
core is
next
hell.
page,
I've solved the mystery. जो core है ना वो गरम गरम है तो वही
उधर
hell है.
devil भी रहता
Yeah,
है.
हाँ हाँ.
that seems
Okay.
like hell.
In that
Yeah.
diagram, they should show a little man
That's
in the core.
I'll tell you who introduced me to hell. I believe in the concept of hell, guys. All my enemies are going to hell. By enemies, I only mean people I dislike. But I don't know if you guys ever watched. There was when we were growing up, there was a ye called Hatim Tai. He was an adventurer. Hatim Tai. Do you guys know who Hatim Tai is? Please go and YouTube, okay? तो
Okay.
और ये जितेंद्र का फिल्म था. ठीक है, एक जितेंद्र की
Whoa,
मूवी थी
okay.
which is like a fantasy film or whatever, जिसमें he has to complete certain number of tasks to free, like he'll get some treasure or something at the end, and it's a like really weird task. Like one task was that a woman has beard all over her face. She's a queen and she's like, I'll help you only if you clear, like somehow clear this beard of my face, and he eats the beard. Okay, so
Oh my
ऐसे कर
God.
करके then at one point he lands in hell. So this is how I was introduced to hell. I was like, wow. Bollywood, forget
That's
religion.
really-
Bollywood is the real religion here. So
Oh
yeah.
man.
But do you believe in the
That's
zone?
too much.
Sorry, Tarang, go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
sorry,
so
go on.
Anamika.
Huh.
Tell. Do you believe in?
The zone. They keep saying in the zone, in the zone. Are you guys ever in the zone?
I'm full supporter of the zone.
I'm also a supporter of the zone. But I tell you what, I think it's like, of course, they've kind of simplified it while also exaggerating it for the film aspect of it. But I think like there's this thing called being in a state of flow, which is basically like when you're kind of like, for us, it'll probably be like being at mics or performing, where kind of like things come naturally to you and you're not thinking about it as much as you're reacting and like being present in the moment. So
Agreed.
I
Yeah.
think that's kind of what it is in a way.
Yeah, I think for me it's also just being present in the moment and completely forgetting whatever is happening. Actually, I know this anime that describes it the best, and it's this anime called Kuroko no Basuke, and in that they have this thing called the zone. They also personify it, and in that they've told that the zone is where you lose track of every other information than the information that is relevant to you right now.
Wow.
So it's just pure
This
concentration. You
deserves
just
like a
you forget
wallpaper.
that there are people watching you and things like that. You just go and do your thing.
This
Do you feel
deserves
like,
like a wallpaper. Like I'm going to cut this clip and keep it like ऐसा सुबह उठ के सुनने का type.
do you believe in the zone, Pratyasha? Like,
Yeah, I
what do you-
believe in the zone, but I never knew that other people experience it. There was a episode of Journey of a Joke, right? उसमें Biswa talks about the banana and pomegranate wala joke.
Yeah.
So there he says that he got the punchline when he was half asleep. Like the main line that what should the other fruit be? So the other fruit in against banana was pomegranate. Initially he was doing coconut, and then eventually like there was one moment where he was not thinking. He was half asleep. He was in a cab in traffic because where else are we in Bombay? And then that line came to him. So, and I feel that has happened to me a lot where, when I am, not a lot, like maybe twice, but when I'm like half conscious and something nice comes, like, some idea when you know that ye chalega kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So I think that for me is more the zone. But on stage, I get what Anamika is also saying, that on stage sometimes you are not in control and still in control kind of a thing, right? Like,
yeah, that's a really good way of putting it.
there
I
is
actually didn't think about it in the way of the like how you said, like in the writing process. But I think that's also, you're really right. Like that makes a lot of sense in terms of, like, I've been doing this thing called morning pages where you get up in the morning and the first thing you do is
Yeah.
to write. Like, so I think that kind of, I feel like my precious, purest, most unfiltered thoughts come from there
Yeah.
because you're not judging yourself as you're writing.
Yeah.
I also do morning pages. I think the best part about that is that you have these internal monologues when you try to write after a long day. You're like, okay, I want to write like this, and you see yourself as this kind of a comedian, and then you have all these opinions of other people that are in your background. That, oh, Tarang does this, and then Tarang does that, and then you try to write, and then all these kind of influences it. So then when you're not thinking about anything, you're just like, fuck this, I'm gonna write whatever I want. So then I feel like that's better.
Yeah, but there's always somebody saying Tarang writes this, Tarang writes that. I must have said it a few times.
I mean, it's that's good only.
I'm looking there. I've written a lot of questions. I'm going to do them all. Have you
Yes,
decided? My most favorite question. Have you decided when you want to die? That is the kind of moron I am. Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
Sunday, 29 January 15.
Beautiful. Oh, superb, superb.
yeah, right after the spot. No, I'm kidding.
नेटफ्लिक्स स्पेशल हो गया उसके
Body-
बाद हो गया अब और क्या करना है
No, but I'll tell you what, and again, I feel like this might not be the best opinion to have. So if you're under 18, don't listen to this. But I think there's a certain sense of power that comes with, like, knowing that you can control your own death. Like, in terms of, because then you're like, if I can, basically, like, you know that you have a finite amount of time. And that's kind of relieving in a way where you're like, okay, I know this is not going to matter after a point, so I'm here, but to stop taking myself too seriously and realize that
Wait,
I'm just
that's a little fucked up, I feel.
Yeah,
No,
it
no, no,
sounds
no,
more like
not-
Aman in Kal Ho Na Ho.
Yeah.
no, sorry,
After I die, none of this is going to matter. Like, I get bad
Not like
marks,
while
but
we are living,
after I
anything is
die, my
matter.
marks won't matter.
No, not like that. What I mean is, I think, like, basically because, okay, let me put it in a better way. Let's edit out, the dark part. But basically, I'm like, if there's knowing that you have a finite amount of time on Earth, okay, whatever that amount of time may be, we know that it's not going to last forever. So that kind of helps you put things in perspective in terms of, you're like, okay, this is not going to matter to me, like, years from now. And I know because there are things that I've done in the past which do not matter now, even though I was obsessing over it then. So I may as well just do my own thing and, strive for the best life I can have at this point.
Wow.
I think that's why.
What is
I
this
feel like the
depth
movie-
and all? Yeah, you guys are so young. Why? What is
Yeah.
this level of depth? Yeah, this is
You're
horrible.
asking yourself
You're
these
making me
questions.
feel
Like,
bad about myself. Please, I refuse to accept this level of maturity. Please do something immature. What is this
So
nonsense?
listen, you're the one asking the question, so I think you're more mature. We don't think
I
about
was
this
going
so
to tell
far,
you like my funeral plan and all, but okay then, Anamika. I mean, thanks.
I don't know.
No, by all means.
Tell, what is your funeral
No,
plan?
no, Tarang, you go first. ये अच्छा है मेरे को मेरे स्ट्रीम पे गेस्ट बना दिया है तुम दोनों ने. बताओ बताओ तुम
What do
बताओ
you
पहले
think
क्या
about
सोचा है?
that? About my death?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I want people to cry and all. Definitely want that. I don't want people to not cry. Yeah.
That sounds
I
more
want
like
to
my
buy-
bidai. Yeah, I'm more
Definitely
worried
want
than
like
you.
a.
Sorry,
Kya,
sorry.
kya?
I'm interrupting everyone. Yes, please go ahead.
No, tell.
No, I'm
Listen,
saying that
apna
sounds
hi
more like my
podcast
bidai. I am more worried that nobody will cry in my bidai. Forget death.
You cried, you try to hug your mom. Mom will be like, yeah, it's fine, man, just go.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mohit,
want people to cry and all. Then, yeah, I'm pretty egoistic like that. I want like a proper rock band and they made a song on me and then they sing it in my funeral.
why is this rock band so happy that you're dead?
Yeah, they're a rock band. They can't be like, he's dead. They got to put in the rock into it. He's dead, man. Yeah.
Yeah, put the death in death metal.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Mohit says she's just saying Kal Ho Na Ho in a dark version. I think that is for you, Anamika.
Me,
Mohit and I are in
yeah,
agreement. Yeah.
You know what? This Mohit guy has just summed up everything.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Is there a list of things you've decided you need to do before you die? Like that is actually the crux of the film, right? Like वो suddenly मर जाता है and he realizes कि shit मैंने तो कुछ किया ही नहीं. So
Oh
is
my
there like
God.
like
No,
two
no.
or
Go on,
Anamika
go on.
has a
two
lot
or
to
three
say.
things that you feel that if I do तो at least मरने में इतना बुरा नहीं लगेगा.
I tell you what, there's a point in the movie where, like, immediately after he dies, right, and then he realizes that he's dead, and he's like, "Oh shit! Like, मुझे kick करना है." I was like, "This is Tarang."
I didn't want such personal attacks, okay? This went too soon.
So I was like, Tarang is somebody. I mean, I feel like this is completely relatable because I think like Tarang is somebody who, even if he did, like, die or something, he would still his disembodied soul would be like, नहीं मेरे पास मेरे को 5 मिनट का spot करना
Yeah,
है.
that's true. I would.
Tarang and yeah.
इधर हेल में कोई स्पॉट कर रहा है क्या? ओपन माइक हो रहा है किधर 4 मिनट में?
That sounds yeah. I think even I would
You just
be
get
like
up.
that little bit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
man, we
And
just
I think Hell
program
में
like
comedy
that.
बहुत ज़्यादा चल जाएगा. What do you guys think?
I
क्योंकि वो
think
लोग
so,
इतने
man. They
दुखी हैं.
love dark humor and all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me, no holds barred. Just say whatever you want.
If you bomb, you
No
get
one's going to
gas
arrest
also.
you. कुछ उससे ज़्यादा क्या हो सकता है?
Actually arrest करने वाले सब Hell में ही होंगे तो you never
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Wow. I guess who has to edit this stream now? Couldn't have kept my mouth shut, could I? What was the question? Yes, 3 things. I think for me, I am only including शादी in that list. कि शादी तो हो जानी चाहिए. Single मरना बहुत खराब होगा.
You want to be a comedian also, no? That's also one.
I consider myself a comedian already. A lot of people
Oh,
say
no,
open
no.
mic.
That I know, but like, you want
Yeah, sir.
more things as comedian.
Things as comedian, I mean, a lot of people, I think everyone will say special, right? Everyone will say special. But
Yeah.
I want to play, like a nice Prithvi theater play, जो मतलब काफी 10-12 साल तक चले, and funny play. Because have you ever
Nice.
watched a play in Bombay? It's just such a great feeling.
I used to watch Marathi plays in Pune, and that was also very fun.
Yeah. In fact, regional plays, Marathi and Gujarati do very well, and they are actually quite good. In
They-
Assam also we used to have, but it stopped like because there are not enough. There's not enough shit happening. Now they have these plays where everyone in the cast dies. Like
Game of Thrones.
What?
yeah.
Actually, it's Game of
I watched
Thrones.
this play called Neelkant. Okay, I'm saying in Hindi. And his wife dies. His wife is about to have a baby. Baby dies. Mother dies. Father dies. Sister dies. Sister ka husband also dies. And throughout the play, Neelkant is crying. Just
I have a theory. Maybe it's because they started the play, and one by one the actors got late for something. They're like, okay, man, I have to go. My mom is calling. Okay, that guy died, by the way. We'll have only 3 members now.
this
One
completely
guy's like, my
summarizes the
funeral is-
Assamese attitude. We are lazy that way. We'll just be like, मन नहीं कर रहा है आज, छोड़ दो. So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Anamika,
Yeah.
what are your goals like before you die? Wale? Be truthful, guys. You can say Netflix special.
I want to know.
See,
I
I'm
have
asking
too
you
many
before
goals.
because
Thinking
Tarang's list I know
auditorium
is
में
like
show
10
करना है.
kilometers long.
Man, I want to conquer the world and all.
Yeah, exactly. Anamika, say 3 things at least.
Listen, Tarang, you're 22. You still can. So.
22 and 25 are not that far apart.
Listen, they are far away, right? Pratyasha, don't you agree? Like, there's a big difference between 22 and 25.
22, you're like budding. 25,
True.
life is over.
25 years. Yeah.
30,
We're
you
already
should not be
above.
alive only. I
As
don't
a
know why.
25-year-old woman, I think like I should just crawl up in a hole. No, I'm kidding.
Wow, what is this upbeat
No, but
attitude?
I
Haven't
feel
you
like-
seen the movie, Anamika?
Yes, 3
I
things.
feel
Come
like,
on. Yes, let's do
I
it.
agree with Pratyasha. Netflix का show तो होना चाहिए. वो भी मतलब अच्छा वाला जो पूरा sold out हो और हर minute like as a हर minute में 5-6 laugh हो. I know that's very ambitious, but still. Then I want to live like in a foreign country for in like Edinburgh and do the Fringe and all, but I want to live in Edinburgh for a year. I feel so. Wow, that's really specific. I didn't know I had so ambitious.
See, this stream is all about soul searching.
Oh,
Then I feel like I want to do a film, like a play that gets into a film, so that I can accomplish two goals
Like
and do
actress, like
four.
an actress you want to be.
Like acting, yeah.
Wow,
But I also
nice.
want to, yeah.
that's
And it would be
great.
cool if I wrote that also. Great, guys. I just want to do everything. So I think we should give it to Jamie Foxx over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tarang, you tell us.
There are 50
Nah,
things that you want to do before.
I'm at the risk of sounding very egoistic, but this just been my childhood thing, okay? And I'm going to come off as very like, but I want to do something to like change comedy, something, because I feel like I really like breaking things apart, and when I watched Bo Burnham, my world exploded. Like I couldn't understand what I was watching, and that the feeling that he gave me, that oh my god, comedy is not comedy anymore. I want to do something like that. If not that, I want to strive for that at least.
Wow, that's
Now I feel
amazing.
really bad.
Bo Burnham
Now I
sounds
feel
like
No.
Bo Burnham sounds like your Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, like my Kabhi Khushi Kabhi
Yeah.
Gum. So
yes.
look at how I have degraded his dream. I'm like, एक second में
Hey
बस
man, Bo Burnham
record.
has never watched Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum.
Hey man, they were both musical things. So
Are you serious? You've
Yeah,
not
that's
watched K3G? How are you surviving
I
such
have,
a
I
good
have. Bo Burnham hasn't tempted.
Oh, okay. Okay.
ah,
You know, in the film, there is a part where Dorothea, you know, finally he gets that one audition, and then he
Yeah.
goes in the zone, blah blah blah, and you know, there's always a moment, I think, as a struggling artist, where you have a question in your head that will I get spotted? I think even in comedy, initially I had this thing that I should get spotted, but now I'm just like I should get spots. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
same changes happen.
but
Same,
did you
especially
all go through that
post-pandemic.
phase where you were expecting that you know कोई बड़ा comedian होगा और मेरा fan हो जाएगा बिल्कुल? Did you have that moment? Please don't lie,
Yeah.
guys.
Mm,
Yeah, it doesn't matter apparently.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Like they show in the movie.
same. I feel like ultimately, I think especially after the pandemic, I think we all kind of realized because after that, I think like I don't know, we're always after these specific opportunities where they're like, oh, if we get signed with this company, or oh, if we get our Netflix specials and stuff like that. But ultimately, yeah, it is kind of about like you just in your own art, and ultimately we can create opportunities for ourselves. Like in the sense, and that's what it's all about, right? Like you want to get to a point where you don't have to rely on these external factors to determine like how successful you will be in your own head or like how in the world.
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah, agreed, absolutely. But who was the person you wanted would spot you? Who did you think? Don't now, come on, be nice. I'll give you a name. I'll give you a name. I wanted Kanan Gill to spot me. I wanted Kanan Gill to
Oh,
be like, अरे
nice.
ये लड़की बहुत
Oh,
funny है.
nice.
इसको घर पे बुलाना चाहिए बर्तन करने के लिए.
Bartan karne ki- in your fantasies, you're also doing Bartan
I'm
Academy.
very like even in my fantasy I'm very garib. I cannot like suddenly start respecting myself and who was that one comedian for you? I mean, it could be international also, but be honest.
No, first time when I started, I think it was Kenny and Biswa. I was big fan of
Together,
Kenny and Biswa.
they're sharing a drink and
Uh-huh.
they're like, look at this guy. Together, Kenny and Biswa together.
Oh no! Just both of them. Whatever they did, I just like the. Biswa had something that I felt like I am this guy, man. I am the same person with the same person. And Kenny moved a lot, so you know how I related.
Anamika, who was it for you? Who was it for you?
I don't know, man. I think I was just seeking everyone's approval at that point. I was like, if you've done comedy like even a month over me, I was like, oh, so what did you think of my set, guys? Oh shit, yeah. So Karan was at my first open mic, and at the end of my first open mic, I literally went to every single and all guys. Okay, like it's really sad, but that's the state of affairs. At least it was at that time. But basically, I went to everybody. I was like, oh, so what do you think of my set? How should I improve? Was it good? And I'm just like, now I think back and I'm like, shut up. Like, it's your part, you do it. Doesn't matter what, like, the only opinion that we should be caring about is like audience members and hopefully developing, I don't know, or like just being funny in our own heads.
You know, and now I have realized one thing, that all this gyan that she is giving, it's coming from a place of a lot of mistakes.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah, a lot of embarrassing
Same
No,
moments.
I was in Pune. There were like, I'll tell you what, like Delhi, there are like 5 female comics right now in Pune. Okay, so I mean, now there are probably like at least 7, 8, which is great after the lockdown and stuff. But at that point, like it's really strange because you're in that environment where you don't have, I don't know, like you feel like you have to represent all the women in comedy, but then you're also like new. So then, and you don't have like people to ask you for advice. I to like ask advice. I don't know. Yeah, okay, guys, I've made some mistakes in life, but it's all good.
Yeah, okay.
I remember that story differently though. I have a different story about this. So
Please,
while all this
please
was
go
happening,
ahead.
I was at her first open mic, and I thought I did okay only. Like, I didn't do bad. And just 5 people were there, and then later on we were like, "Who was this new comic who has come and everything?" And it was her. And then after that, she was like, we were all standing as a line, mein, and then she was asking, she was going to everyone as a one by one and trying to ask for advice. And then I'm just looking like, oh, okay, she's asking for advice. And then that guy was asking for advice. And right before me, she asked for advice, and then she passed me. Only me, she left
Wow.
out.
I didn't, okay? I asked you and just now, both of you, but I asked you like a little bit later, I think. But whatever, I shouldn't have been asking anybody.
Yeah, you
But
shouldn't
it's
have.
okay.
But then I just felt like, okay, man, just you asked 4 people and then just left out that guy who did really bad.
No,
I
you're
think
good.
that's why you are stuck with this friendship. No, it would have given advice. Then
Oh yeah,
you would not
then
have
I
been
would,
stuck
yeah,
in
I
this
would have just
friendship.
given bad advice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true. Then I would have hated you forever. So
yeah. That is how
now I only hate you
fatalities
a little bit.
happen. Let us go back to the movie for a
Yeah.
bit, okay? And as interesting as our lives are, how do you think 22's life will turn out? Because he finally decides to take the plunge into Earth. Can you guys, let's take some wild guesses and figure out what do you think his life will turn out like? Like, what do you think he'll do as a profession? Will he get married? Those kind of things. Yeah, Anamika, go ahead. I feel like
Yeah. Immediately, actually, I thought this was where the movie was headed, but they left it open-ended. I think he's going to be a philosopher.
philosopher. Matlab, he's going to be
Yeah.
very hungry, basically.
Basically, or teach, teach philosophy.
Yeah,
Start
even
a
I thought
YouTube
he'll be a
channel.
professor. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like I don't know, he had like a very, basically like questioning everything, thinking about the meaning of life too much. I mean, that's a lot for a newborn, not even born.
I thought that guy was like almost like the simulation of depression. Almost, I felt like in the beginning, and then at the end, like they made him like ulta.
Sarang, I'm concerned.
No, I'm saying that it doesn't feel like they were trying to go there, but they didn't go there. But they were like trying to portray.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you think he'll be a comedian? Because he sounds cynical and hopeful enough to be a
But
comedian.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah. I felt like there was some
And he did
hinting
have a
also
sense
that
of
he likes
humor, right?
comedy.
He gave some punchlines.
Yeah.
And
What?
sorry,
Oh, no, sorry, go on.
Tarang,
He
you
had
are
a sense of humor.
yeah.
Yeah, in that
Ah,
reaction, he has this interaction with that little girl who comes. Like she's asking, I'm quitting the band and everything, and then they have this little interaction and everything. I think at that point, I think they crack a lot of jokes about life, and then I think that at that point I realized that maybe she'll become a comedian because it was very apparent from the kind of jokes that she was making.
Yeah, and she was giving advice like a comedian also.
Yeah,
true,
just
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nothing is
Just horrible
true.
advice.
Joe's life
Don't you?
after he gets a second chance at life, how do you think things will pan out for him now in this new chance? Do you think he'll continue being a jazz musician? Do you think he will? Yeah.
What do you think?
No, I definitely think he'll continue in jazz. I think I feel like the movie kind of reaffirms that he's on the right path,
Hmm.
but it kind of realigns his. It's like he basically went through a little pandemic of his own, where things are kind of put into perspective. But in his case, he died and then came back to life. But yeah, basically, like I think he's definitely. It kind of reaffirms his faith in that he's on the right path. But now he's like, I don't give a fuck. Just like let me do my thing, kind of thing. And he cares are like actually meaningful in his life to him as opposed to what everyone's thinking.
Do you think it's fair to give him the memory of the great beyond when he's on Earth? Like, isn't that too much power to handle?
Oh man.
Yeah,
That is true. But you know
I
what I
spring
think
at you
this
like a
movie is
surprise.
basically at the end of it, when he tells anyone, "Oh, I was in the great beyond," they'll be like, he'll become the part of that documentary that Aramika was talking about. They'll be like, "Oh, this is the
Yeah.
crazy guy who is like doing, oh, he says he saw another, he was in the body of a cat. Yes, listen to Uncle Joe. Yeah."
Um,
Bro, I have to tell both of you, like now that Taram mentioned it, this makes so much sense because literally, like the first episode of that Surviving Death documentary, it talks about like people who have had near death experiences, right? All of them remember what happened and they come back and they literally have to have support groups because to reaffirm that what they felt was real. And plus, because after they've experienced that, they're kind of like, how can I walk? I feel like I've woken up but everyone else is asleep. And I have to live my entire life know with this knowledge of what's happening and like what happens after you die, which nobody knows and nobody will
yeah,
believe
it's a
you
huge
aside from
burden.
people who actually. It really is, yeah.
Yeah. And if Netflix is not financing this burden, then you can't carry it alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
true.
so I was reading, and they had a lot of endings planned. So apparently, till the last screening, they had not decided an ending for the film. And one of the endings was कि ये दोनों Earth पे वापस आ जाएंगे, अपना 22 और Joe, and they will meet on Earth. Did you guys think that's a better ending? Or what, or if you had to, make an ending for the film, what would you go for?
No, I think I like it as it is right now rather than if they would have met, because I think right now it's about their own separate journeys, and then they meet each other just to solve the each other's characters
Yeah,
arcs
yeah,
basically. But I don't think they need to meet again to, like, make the story complete.
yeah. Also, like normally when there's an open ending, you have a little bit feeling of dissatisfaction कि क्यों नहीं बताया, you get a little, I don't know, at least I do. But in this film, I
Hmm.
didn't even feel like it was an open ending. Like, it just felt so
Yeah,
complete. What did you think, Anamika, about the open ending, and do you think there should be an alternate ending instead?
No, so I kind of agree with you in the sense that because I feel like I'll tell you what I think the entire premise of the movie itself is dealing with something that we don't know, right?
Right.
So it kind of feels like we are seeing more than we should anyway. So even if you leave an open ending, it's kind of like, oh, we got a peek into their inner world and stuff that we shouldn't have
mm,
seen. So it kind of feels like, oh, we got more than we bargained for after watching the film. So
Right.
it's kind of nice to have that interpretation of your own at the end.
Hmm. Hmm.
bro.
I
So
yeah. Go
I'm
ahead.
an animator, okay? So I study
Oh,
animation. So I like this movie in three different levels: comedy, writing, and animation.
so
So I don't think they made this whole movie just because they wanted to mix 2D animation with 3D animation. I'm telling you, one guy had that idea in the studio. I always wanted to do it, but I didn't know which story would be suitable to do it, and they've done it perfectly.
So I was reading about the animation, and sorry guys, I was reading about the animation, and one of the things that I read, which I thought was very interesting, is like when they were creating the ghost characters, let's call them ghosts, like the souls
Oh
basically.
yeah, that's what I love those characters, the way
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
animated
and
and everything.
it was so interesting, right? Because it was not like Casper, and it was a little minionish, but not like mockery types. So, like some of the
Yeah.
things I read about the animation, I thought was very interesting. Like one of the things is like when they were creating the music scenes, they actually went to the trial music sessions of one of the jazz musicians, and they studied that, they recorded that, and then they recreated it into animation. So if you see, there are scenes where they zoom into the piano, so you can actually see the hand movement and shit like that.
Um,
And like Tarang was saying, the 2D animations, which they did for Jerry and Terry, right? So there is an Italian film called La Linea, and they that has a similar. So there they've used line design to create animated characters, and it was supremely fresh to see something
Yeah.
like that for the first time. In a like this
And
movie has
2D and 3D, I think this 2D and 3D mixing in is great. But I think in this movie it fits perfectly also because it's just something that nobody knows about, so you can like experiment and things like that. If you see the title sequence where he falls down, and then he like in the beginning when he falls down the pothole, he goes into this whole 2D dimension, and in the
Yeah,
type
the
like when it's
black thing, na? The
yeah,
yeah.
and it's just a white line of him like going there. So they basically, that's where I realized, okay, I get what they're doing. They're trying to mix 2D and 3D, and they try to make it a story now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Also, one of the things, so this is the guy who has made Pete Doctor. He has made Inside Out. So he
Oh,
had
I
the
love
premise
Inside
of the
Out.
film.
oh, yeah. I got Inside Out vibes.
Yeah, yeah. And this is his midlife crisis film. I'm like, ऐसा midlife crisis सबको हो यार,
Oh.
हमको भी हो ऐसा midlife crisis. सिर्फ crisis ही चल रहा है यहाँ पे.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's a good midlife.
Yeah.
I thought
I also love. No, go on, Sarah.
I'm really like still I can't get over the scenes of the when they go into the great beyond, because they have represented everything so perfectly, like where they are like, oh, you get personalities over here, and they've tied little jokes into it also. And then, like their interaction with like, oh, where do you think personalities come from? You're born with personalities and things like that. It's just very, they've made jokes out of very very like, oh, the like
Basic
very
but
high
great.
deep topics
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, and they've
Um,
also like really simplified it.
Simplified it, yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing that this movie is a first for is this is the first Pixar movie which has an African American lead. And when they were doing the sketches, they like, so apparently initially in animation, like when they used to make sketches for African Americans, it was um caricaturist, right? That is the word, right? Like,
Ah.
yeah. So
Hmm.
first, like, they were very sensitive about the kind of color they use, light to depict color and things like that. I mean, and the co-creator of the film, Kenny Powers, is also African American. He's written a lot of, even he's written a lot of comedy. He has started a Spotify page. He started a special podcast. It's called Soul Story. You must go and listen to it. It is a podcast
Oh,
with the entire cast of the film. So I was listening to the one about Jamie Foxx, which has Jamie Foxx in it, where he talks about music and comedy and the whole thing. It's
wow.
really good. Like the kind of heart they have put into this film, it's just superb. And it was
And you
This is
can
what
tell.
I love. Like you can, yeah, exactly. You can tell when it's an authentic representation of somebody's experience. Because otherwise it's always like, oh, it's our version of, or like it's a whitewashed version of what we think somebody else's life is like. But when it comes from an authentic source, it's great because you actually feel like that's representation.
yeah, even those small
I
small
was saying
things.
that you can tell that it's written by comedians, because some of the jokes I just felt like only a comedian will write this. Like I love that whole gag about how she has met different prominent figures in history, and then she keeps bringing it up every now and then. That's just beautiful. Like, oh, I speak the truth, unlike Abraham Lincoln. And then Lincoln is like, oh, are you sure you're okay with being on the penny? He's like, yeah, yeah, I'm proud of it. And he's like, oh, but that other guy was in the $20 note. It's like, Franklin. I feel like that's such a comedian joke. No, like no other animating scriptwriter would like be like, because I feel like it's a very set up punchline joke about Lincoln, and they just put it in.
Even,
Also,
yeah,
even in general, yeah, like Pratyasha said earlier, like the cynicism of the characters, like even Joe Gardner, for example, right? He's somebody who does follow his passions, but you can see that he is kind of like life has brought him down. So he's just trying to go back to the only thing that he actually cares about. And when things don't work out, and he realizes that he has to stay dead in the middle of the film, he kind of like puts the entire blame on this little on 22 basically, and be like, oh, the only reason you got your earth patch was because of me, and you were in my body, and I'm the one who should be there. And it's that kind of like it's nice to see that kind of conflict in a kids movie.
yeah, yeah.
It's a really dark subject if you look at it.
I don't think they treat these movies as children movies anymore, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's almost like the BoJack Horseman space.
True.
Also, from what Anamika was saying, like, the thing I found most relatable in the film is when he's scared of his mother. I'm just like,
Oh yeah,
हमारी भी तो यही सच्चाई है मतलब why are we
yeah, yeah,
pretending to be anything else? I think this is the most relatable part of the year where there's
True.
that moment where he goes and he tells her कि मेरे को नौकरी मिल गई and he's not happy and some woman
yeah.
is getting pinned, getting whatever, some dress
Oh,
made and all. And I was like, wow, this is exactly what we are going through.
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
That's
I remember thinking when he was deciding whether to go back and face his mom to tailor the suit. I remember thinking at that point like, if hey man, if I was in your place, I would have just gone with a fatka chaddi. I didn't want to.
no
Don't pant any day, man.
yeah, same. I would have just tied the coat and be like, गाना सुनो ना दीदी कोट से क्या लेना है
Yeah,
Dude, this is why all of us have other professions. Like, this is why in
yeah.
India we always have day jobs before we transition into full-time artists.
Like, who are these people with cool parents and all? But I want to now bring down the standard of this stream. Not like it had very high, but still, completely, guys. Okay, I will completely bring it down. If we were to make this in Bollywood with real
Oh god.
actors, okay, this is the most important question. Answer with care. Who would you cast as Joe Gardner? 22, the soul, and Jerry and one Terry. Let's take a Terry because I thought Terry was an interesting character as well. In Bollywood, if
Oh
you
yeah.
make it,
Terry was Richard Ivory, right?
No, Terry was the monk.
Terry
Richard
was
Iyer
Oh,
was
the
the
accounting
soul
guy
servant.
जो
oh
Yeah,
yeah, that
the
was
accounting guy.
गिनती रखता है souls का हाँ चित्रगुप्त in
हाँ
Hindi.
चित्रगुप्त.
Oh wow. Mm,
Who would you take in this cast, guys?
I'll tell you what, I feel like, I don't know why, but I am imagining Paresh Rawal in the role of Jamie Foxx.
Of
Just
Joe
very,
Gardner, Paresh Rawal. Yes, yeah. From Oh My God, I think it's because of Oh My God, I think.
because of Oh My
ah,
God, and he has that switch where he can just be fully comedic and just reverse to fully serious
Yeah, I
in the
can see
middle. And
that
I feel like that
completely.
character has that.
Then who would be 22? Because living up to Paresh Rawal is not in terms of
I
acting.
Shraddha Tripathi,
Oh, yeah.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
because I think she
I
can
feel
be
like she kind
cute
of
and
fits it.
dark at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I feel
Terry,
like
you were saying something, Anamika, I cut you.
no. I was saying Joe Gardner should be Jamie Foxx, but dubbed in Hindi. Speaking in Hindi the whole time.
Oh, like they have na Garudwar in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It would be hilarious, yes.
Pitradev Sandakshanam.
Who's gonna
You
be
don't know
Terry?
that?
Yeah.
What does
That's
that even mean? You just
Expecto Petroleum in Hindi.
oh wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Sarah.
I,
You're
we
such a
used to
nerd.
have that. It was like we used to tease the other people in school with that.
What is this nerd level bullying like?
Hey, this is what
Yeah,
happens in school.
let's just say I don't want to reveal the name and disclosure of my school.
Yeah.
Were you the one getting bullied?
No. Just I was participating in it.
Oh, okay.
And
Doesn't Tarang have the face of somebody who would get bullied in like school?
I know a lot of people have asked me. I guess I did at
Yeah.
some point. It was just what wasn't that point.
I don't
Anyway,
think
we're
he
not
would
talking
get
about
bullied.
my
I think he
bullying.
would
Let's talk about.
like I don't think actually the Tarang would get bullied. I think it would be somebody
Really?
who's very neutral who gets along with everyone kind of a thing. I like how
Yeah,
we made him a character
Oh
now.
yeah, actually.
I was
You know
too.
what? Yeah,
I
got
used
that.
to like people who try to bully me, and then I would give them a compliment and be like, "Yeah, it's me maza nahi aa raha," and then go bully someone else.
Yes, yeah,
Oh man.
did you get bullied, Anamika, as a child?
Oh yeah. I think I didn't get bullied, but I feel like I got into fights.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
Okay,
yeah.
let's not get into it. All right. Woo.
wow.
Did you, Pratyasha?
Did you? Yeah.
I think I was a fat kid, but also like when you're fat as a child, it is considered cute. So I got away with a lot of shit. So that
Okay.
actually works out
Oh,
only
okay.
till when you're a child.
Okay,
Later
can
on,
we
not
take
so
like
much.
1 second break? I need to just put on my charger.
Yeah, sure.
Sarang, how dare you?
Sorry.
This is proper
I think
star
we should cast.
behavior.
I think we should cast Sarang as Terry. What do you think? But he only talks in Marathi,
Yes, I agree.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
You
I think
think
you can
I'm
do one
the
dialogue for us
sorry
also.
accountant character?
Yeah, but you're only talking Marathi. Don't you think that fits really well?
चालेल मला चालेल.
See?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you've given the audition and congratulations, you've got the role.
Oh, Anamka knows only one word in Marathi and it's पुढे
But it
जायचंय.
works here. It works here because Terry's telling those guys to go to the Great Beyond, right? So he's like, what is that?
Oh, even that is the only word I know because in Siddhivinayak they keep saying this na pude zala, pude zala, pude zala. I'm like, yeah, I know
पुढे
this
No,
word.
चला
no,
is the
but
right
yeah.
thing.
Oh,
पुढे
yeah,
चला
Pudichala,
means
yeah.
you go ahead. पुढे
Yeah,
जायचंय
yeah.
means we'll go ahead together.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Terry would
For
probably
her,
say
it's more like an
Pudichala.
attitude, less like translation.
Yeah.
True.
I have also now that we have included Paresh Rawal in this mix, I have created a match the following. Okay, so what I'm saying is that basically this film now, even if I take out music from it, and let's say I make it a film about comedy or I make it a film about anything, any passion, right? I think it still works. Okay, so I
True.
have made a list of actors and I've made a list of passion. I think you can call it passion now. Okay, and you have to match. Okay, this is the last question, guys. Ananya Pandey, Tiger Shroff, Sara Ali Khan, and Sunil Grover. These are the four actors. Okay,
Who?
Ananya Pandey, Tiger Shroff, and Sunil Grover. Do you know these people?
Sunil Grover. Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
Anamka has a special beef with Sara Ali Khan.
Hey, it's not a beef, okay?
Okay, so
But
I think I
yes.
know what profession Sara will get. Why do you not like Sara? Let's
No, I like Sarah, but I tell you what, here's the thing, okay? Did Pratyasha, especially during quarantine, did you go through that phase where you got like every single ad you saw on YouTube was that Ganya? I don't know.
Oh
And
yes, I like how she's plugging in her own Instagram here in the middle. I would have done it,
No,
Anamika.
I'm not even mentioning my Instagram, okay? All I'm saying is that ad has been burnt into my brain. Like when I die, hundreds of years from now, and archaeologists like, uncover our bodies, they'll find like I wear a mask written on my stomach. This is how bad it was.
I think you should
And
blame
that's like
Google
how
ads for
frequent
this.
it was. What?
You should blame Google ads for this.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I blame Google ads only. No beef with Sara Ali Khan.
Yeah,
But
and now that you have
unfortunately,
spoken about this, my iPhone has heard it, and now I'll keep seeing this ad. Thank you.
We heard
Oh
that you hate
God.
the ads. I wear a mask. Which ad do you hate? I wear a mask.
आने लग गया अभी इधर नीचे फोन स्क्रीन पे मास्क ले लो they will also sell that Savlon ka mask now. So match the following guys. Okay, Ananya Pandey, Tiger Shroff, Sara Ali Khan, and Sunil Grover. Okay,
Okay.
because shake things up. And professions are comedy, guitarist, like bass बोलते हैं ना जो छोटा गिटार बजाता है उसको bass ही बोलते हैं right? Poet, professional poet, like a slam poet kind of a thing, and YouTuber or Instagrammer or influencer, whatever you would like to call it. These are the four actors and these are the four professions which they would like to follow as a passion, but they are not able to because they jump into a manhole. Not jump, they fall into a manhole. Sorry. So,
Okay, I feel like Sara Ali Khan is definitely a slam poet.
so influencer.
I think she's an influencer.
I think Ananya Pandey is the influencer or
Okay.
the bassist, one of the two.
So what did you give Sara? The poet?
The poet, yeah. I feel like she has that. I feel like her delivery would be like very.
I wear a mask, and that would be a task. Why would you ask?
Oh God.
But in the end, we were all wearing masks.
Oh, wow.
What?
Somehow Sarah's poetry career sounds much more interesting than Coolie number one. So, great job.
Okay.
That should be a
Full
movie about.
disclosure, I don't know what Sunil Grover looks like.
He's Guthi in Kapil Sharma. He's that
The
Rinku. What
comedian.
is that? What do you say? मेरे
Oh.
husband मुझसे प्यार नहीं करते. The fact that I know this tune so well.
Okay, then I guess I would give him comedian. Yeah,
Comedian. Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
I think Sunil Grover would be like the guitarist.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you also have to see him outside the Kapil Sharma
The
world.
comedy scene. Yeah, that's
He was
true.
a part of Tandav, so I guess very soon he will be playing guitar kahin piche. So,
He seems like the kind of guy who would enjoy like a very jumpy
Good
guitar.
time.
huh. So now you have only Tiger Shroff left. And
I
since
feel
you've
like
given,
Tiger Shroff is definitely influencer and
there was
Ananya
musician,
Pandey
the
is
last.
bassist.
Oh, no, wait. So there was comedy, there was bass. Bass you've given, comedy you've given
Ananya.
Sunil Grover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's bass, there's poet, which is Sarah. There's YouTuber. Who's the YouTuber, guys? Influencer,
Did
basically.
we get only 4 people? Okay,
You
the
give
influencer, I think,
influencer
is
to
Tiger
Ananya.
Shroff.
So you have only Tiger now. So
Oh,
Tiger
damn.
by default gets great. I am completely confused. I'm going to do the whole thing again.
That's
Tiger gets YouTuber right now, but I'm just like,
No, YouTuber
I
and
know what
influencer is the
then the
same thing.
consequences would be. No,
Let's be honest, guys. I think everybody on this list gets stuff by default.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, I think
What
I'm
do you
going to do
think,
the
Pratyush?
list one last time because I have completely confused myself. We have Ananya Pandey, we have Tiger Shroff, Sara Ali Khan, and Sunil Grover. Okay, we have 4 professions: comedy, bass, guitar bajane wala, poet, slam poet or whatever, and YouTuber slash influencer plus slash TikToker slash whatever the media is.
Okay, so I would definitely say Sarah. From me, it's like Sara Ali Khan, slam poet. Okay, Sunil Grover is the comedian. Ananya Pandey is the bassist, and Tiger Shroff is definitely the influencer.
Tarang, would you like to debate this list?
Yes, definitely. Sunil Grover is bassist. He looks like the guy who is in a band, but not really the lead guy. But
Wow, he summarized his whole life.
I cut deep, man, especially through past comedians. What Sunil Grover is there? Then who is there? Tiger Shroff, I guess.
There is comedy, there is influencer slash YouTuber, and there is
YouTuber.
YouTuber.
Who's the YouTuber?
Actually, yeah, Tiger Shroff is the influencer. Because
abs. He has abs.
Yeah.
So you're saying fitness influencer, basically.
Yeah, I think he'd be like power drinks and protein.
Yeah, protein. What is that drink called? Weigh yourself, khalo.
Yeah.
Whey protein. Yes.
Also, he has like the smoothest skin. I feel like he would be like.
You're obsessed with mask.
Listen, man.
The one compliment no one had given Tiger Shroff. Great skin, buddy.
I think she's secretly a Garnier executive.
Yeah. She just. Oh God, she's just been trying to sell Garnier since like the last 15 years.
This stream is sponsored by Garnier.
Ek paisa nahi mila.
Yeah, no, man, we've said Garnier enough times, so now YouTube will play like the I Wear a Mask ad.
Yeah, so that guy, YouTuber, then Ananya Pandey would be, no, that guy is influencer, Ananya Pandey would be YouTuber, and who else is left?
Influencer slash YouTuber slash TikToker is one profession which you have given this one.
Then what are the other 2 professions?
So now there is comedian and poet left.
Comedian and poet. And so I feel like Ananya Pandey can be poet, yeah. And then Sara Ali Khan's comedian. And I know what I'm saying if I say that. but I will face the
Hey,
consequences
she's
of my
I
funny.
own.
think you are just
Yeah.
eliminating competition by calling her comedian.
And that's that. See, I'm making more room for you guys.
Oh wow, thanks.
Wow.
With that huge favor, I think we can close this stream today. If you watched the stream and you had fun, Mohit, then you must follow Anamika and Tarang on Instagram. Also, they do open mics, they do live shows in Mumbai and Pune. So make sure you get tickets and go see them for a live show. Thank you so much for watching the stream, and please say bye to everyone who'll watch the video and to Mohit.
Bye.